It's a project years in the making, stemming from generations of trauma. But this week, Tecumlip's broke ground on a new healing center.
I just really appreciate everyone, in our neighboring nations and the various leadership from the First Nations Leadership Council and from our chiefs that all came out. They know how important this is. It's important for, all of our people. So I just really appreciate the collaborative efforts.
The idea was pursued in earnest after Tecumlip's announced the preliminary findings of GPR work near the former Kamloops Indian Residential School. The technology identified hundreds of anomalies believed to be the unmarked burials of children who attended the institution. It sparked a larger conversation around what could be done to support residential school survivors.
All of the survivors, that's what they said, we need to start healing. We can't carry that grief, that pain, and that suffering. We need to start healing so that our children, our grandchildren, and the future, and look at all of the problems that we're having, with the youth and with everyone, with the drug and alcohol addiction, that's out there. And we need to start the healing process, and we need a healing house.
The project team spoke with community members and other nations in the region about what they'd like to see for the Healing House. The goal is to integrate mental, emotional, and spiritual counseling with the revitalization of Secwepemc cultural practices and language.
So many of our people, no fault of their own, because of residential schools, because of the hurt and shame that their grandparents had, their parents, that they weren't taught who they were. And you need to know who you are. My granny always said that, and so did all of the elders. If you don't know who you are, you'll never move forward.
The site was chosen for its proximity to the river and the surrounding landscape. The land itself is considered fee simple, and the band is in the process of adding it back into the reserve after navigating a lengthy rezoning process.
So there was much work that had to take place between our technical teams and some of the political advocates as well through the TNRD. So we just really appreciate the hard work that it took to get us to this place.
After several rounds of community input, secured funding, designs, and land cleared for development, Tecumlip's hopes to see people using the space within a year and a half.
So my hope is with all that in place, the money in the bank, then we're shovel ready, and my hope is the end of 2026.
Delana Nishaw, CFJC News.